What's up, YouTube? Who that comics movie is coming at you? Um, Basically a preview video of the Raw books I will be having for sale on upcoming auctions, claim sales, all the above. Some I actually sent off some books today to get pre-screened. So um yeah, excited about all of that. But this is a preview of Raw books that I'll have for sale on upcoming auctions and claim sales. Um Also, I really want to do some mystery boxes, but uh, I got a good following of people buying stuff, but nobody seems to want a really good mystery box. We're talking like at least close to double value. If I sell you a $200 box, we'll try to put like $300 worth of stuff in there. So on and so forth. So thinking about doing a couple of custom mystery box, not custom, but mystery custom pricing mystery boxes. If that makes any sense. But that'll become up to a person if they want them. Big Lion Cat said, "What did you get me from the con? Nothing. I didn't even get my wife anything. I got my daughter a few things, but nothing for other people." So, like I said, I have a stack of books. I'll go through the stack of books of stuff for sale. Um, like I said, have a stack of Raw books, and I'll try to talk about them and if I know the significance, like the ratio, the key, all that good stuff. So, first book I'll show up is a Fantastic Four #1. This is a 1 in 50 Kirby Hidden Gem variant. So, Kirby Hidden Gem, 1 in 50. Yeah, this and I'm gonna show a mixture of different books at different price points, a different older, newer stuff like that. So next book up, most likely I'm working on a older tier of books to send to Dustin. This is one of them one that's on the bubble, meaning that I haven't finalized putting those books together. So once I finalize putting those books together, um, if I don't sell them raw, I most likely will send it in for grading. So this is one of them, X-Men 8. Really nice condition, probably about a 4.0. I really would love to get that graded because it looks really nice in a 4.0. And who was that guy that looked lost following you all over the con? Oh, he's talking about Yahweh. Let's show some more older books. I'll just go through the older books right now, back to back. We got a Thor 134, another like mid-grade copy, probably a little bit better. First appearance of High Evolutionary. Nice first appearance of the Red Guardian, Avengers 43. Has a little sub crease, but still a mid-grade copy. And Mr. Miracle #6. This is the first appearance of the is it Furious, Lady Furies, I think, Lady Furies. Apologize if I murdered that name. I'll finish off with the books I have sitting next to me. I have a con exclusive spot foil Ryan Kincaid from the New Orleans Fan Expo. That one. Um, Female Furies. I'm sorry, not Lady Furies. Female Furies. Also have a 1 in 100 Mr. Miracle #1. So 1 in 100 Mr. Miracle #1. Also have some signed books. The prices are already on the signed books. So I have a couple of signed books as well. So got these signed at Fan Expo New Orleans or New Orleans Fan Expo. So I have some of those. Let's see what the chat is talking about really quickly. It's nice, X-Men. Did you pick these? No, I did not pick these up at the con. No, I did not. Didn't really dig for comics. I have a lot of comics I need to sell, so I avoided digging for comics. And my goal is to get creators and some celebrity signatures. Appreciate Chris with the assist and Big Will's in the house. All right, let's show a couple of other books off. This is actually pretty cool. This is actually Fantastic Four. Was issue? Oh, it says one. Is that issue? Like I guess a different volume, issue one. Fantastic Four, but it's signed by Scott Williams and Jim Lee, and I have a COA on the back, so that'll be available as well. Like I said, I'll probably do an IG claim sale first. I might be on Sands' auction Friday for a short period of time, like a couple of rounds max. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give Fan Expo New Orleans? What I would give it this year, I will have to. Um, I like it. I like it. They didn't have as many comic creators as they did last year. I'll just say that they didn't have as many comic creators they had last year. You know, that was the biggest disappointment. I'll say that was the biggest disappointment. Um, but I'll give a rating and show my pickups, hauls, all that stuff. Waiting for Yahweh to be available, and we can talk about that hopefully. So Ryan Riley in the house. All right, let's go over some raw ratio books. This one is not for sale. So I'm going to go over some raw ratio books. Some raw ratio books, not and some of these will be together. So we got Avengers Children Crusade, number one, the Scarlet Witch cover. I believe this is a ratio. I like how they say established in 1964. That was when her first appearance, when she first appeared. Another Scarlet Witch book, Frank Cho cover, Ultimates 3. I think it's a 1 in, it's a ratio. People in the chat can let me know. It's probably about a 9.4, but beautiful Frank Cho cover with those thighs. We got the first full appearance. Now, this one is probably a 9.4, but I would say press it. It'd probably get a 9.6, maybe a 9.8. First full appearance of the Red She-Hulk. First full Red She-Hulk. I know Jeff Loeb is doing a signing. He's going to be at MegaCon, so that'll be available. Here is a couple of Scotty Youngs. These are Scotty Youngs that are not cheap, but not expensive, meaning that they're not like $5 Scotty Youngs, but they're not $100 Scotty Youngs. These are like $25 to $35. Oh, actually, one of them is like $50. So between $30 and $50. So you got the Electra 1 Scotty Young, the Black Widow 1 Scotty Young. This one is probably a 9. This one needs a press. I'll show why, but I think after you press it, you probably get the 9.6. But it has a little ding. My light is too bright, like right there. So needs a press, but I think this sells for like $50 on eBay, $45-$50. So and it's the Screw You cover from Deadpool. This one will be going for very cheap, but this is Lady Killer number 1. Some of these you'll get some key books for really good prices. Here's another book. I would love to. I wish Greg Land would have been there this year because I would have probably just kept this and got it signed by Greg Land. So it needs a press. It has a little doesn't color break color. What's that? Right there. Doesn't break color, but there you go. Nice. Says affordable Scotty. I kind of because like I said, like the first two are like $30 a piece, and the last one was like $45. So yeah. We got this is a key Batman book. Batman 655. So that'll be available. We also have this book had actually sold previously, but person did not pay. But we have the ASM 346 Mark Jewelers insert, probably between a 7.5 to 8.5. Never been pressed and clean, But Mark Jewelers insert. That one will probably end up selling for what I paid for it. And the last raw book, making sure I don't have any raw books left, is a high grade copy of Young Avengers #1. This is probably a binder issue. I'll say 9.4 to 9.6. Let's just say 9.4. But signed by Alan Hemberg. Young Avengers 1, cover A, regular cover. So those are some of the raw books I will have available on the upcoming auctions or claim sales. I have one more I'll show you, but it's in the process of it was claimed when I showed it on IG, and I'm just waiting for payment. So I do have the House of M. If the person doesn't want it, this one will be available as well. And I think this is a 1 in 50 or 1 in 25. So, and this one's probably a 9.4. It has one little spine tick. But we'll, that one's possibly on the level being. So, what's up, Mr. Collector? Please thumbs up the video. If I got to say that, please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Did you get book slab to CGC, sir? CGC. Those are books I will be selling, so they went to CGC. I had one book here, which I'll show you, that I'm probably going to send. I was going to send myself to CBCS. I had a person there I could have gave it to, but I didn't want to, I didn't know how much he was charging. So I have this one. This is the Black Widow Daily Origin #2 variant, the white suit variant, signed by, what's his name? Come on, name come to me. Oh man, I can't think of the freaking name. He did Darth Vader 3, Dr. Aphra cover, but he signed it right there in gold. This is a high grade copy, so and I got it pressed. So thinking of sending that to CBCS. I'll show you a couple of other books that I am not selling at the moment, but they eventually will be for sale. Start with this one. We got the first appearance of Mockingbird, already pressed and clean. Mark Jewelers. And these two variants. This first one I'm going to show, it's been pressed and clean, and I think it's a 9.8. So we got the Nova. This is issue 2. I think it's a 1 in 50. J. Scott Campbell. I actually have 2 of these now, so yeah. J. Scott does another signing. I'll probably send that in. Now, this one is, I think, at best a 9.6 at best, because it's already been pressed and clean. But I don't think it's going to get higher than a 9.6. But this one eventually will be for sale as well. This is Uncanny X-Men 19. On Annie Granoff. Thank you, Mr. Collector. So Uncanny X-Men 119, J. Scott Campbell. So that one, I think I said that I think that one is best as a 9.6. So those are the books. The last few two I showed are not for sale at the moment. And Granoff. He said, put that one to the side. Put that one, just put it aside. I don't know which one you're talking about. I don't know which one you're talking about someday. Don't know what you're talking about. So, yes, that is all of the raw books. I might do some like extra bonus wins. Oh, the Nova. I do have 2 of them. When my second copy comes in, I'll look at both, and I'm going to keep the higher grade. But yeah, I'll definitely hold one for you. That one I'm just holding on to. If he does a signing, I'll send it in. If not, could send it in for pre-screen. Who knows? One little rant off. If you send in raw books in and you think they're 9.8s, I would say invest in top loaders. Reason why I say invest in top loaders, and they will help protect your book even more, even though you put them in a Gemini, maybe in some cardboard as well, and a box. So I would say invest in some top loaders. I have a few that I'm probably going to start sending when I do like smaller pre-screens, meaning that I have to do under 10. I'll probably send them in top loaders. I know I won't get them back, but the extra protection I would say is needed. Needed. I think that's all of the raw books I have to show. Um, I do have some others that you might have seen before, so I'm not going to show those. Um, yeah, that is it, man. I appreciate everybody checking this video out. I'm going to go pick up Little Houdat, my daughter. Like I said, I got to get with Boston, Chris, and Yahweh to do this graphic content exclusive episode, meaning that it's a con chat. And we could talk about the con. I could show our hauls. And I literally have stuff right next to me waiting to do this video. Some stuff. And I didn't get a lot of stuff, but I did buy my daughter like 3 things, so she could actually show that off. I got a few. I got one thing for her she doesn't even, I don't think, know about yet. Actually, I got this. I'll show this off because I wanted to do this as a giveaway. I wanted to do this as a giveaway, but if somebody knows an easy way to ship this, I don't want to have to do. I don't. I would probably roll it up, but somebody. I'm actually thinking about, because I got some stuff signed by Arthur Saddam, and he's like, "Oh, you can pick a print," and I just picked the Beatles one, and he signed it in red down here. I have no room for prints, so if somebody has a great idea how to ship these, my best thought was just to roll it up, but could damage it. It's too big for a box just to lay it in there like this. So somebody has any ideas, let me know. Definitely hit me up. So, because I'm thinking about doing it as a giveaway. That's best bet. How much was tickets for the con? They were free for me. They were free. So I don't know how much they cost. Sorry, BLC. I use my platform for what it's supposed to be. So, because I did some videos, some content, and we're going to do a big discussion talking about Fan Expo, the pros, cons, and talk and show the hauls, and probably give it an overall grade. Somebody asked me 1 through 10. I'll give it an overall grade, and if we will go again next year. And the spoiler alert, I'll give you this insight: I am going again next year. But we'll talk to not Boston Chris, but Yahweh about it. And see his whole insight on that answer. But I'm going to go again next year. It's actually going to be the second weekend of January next year. They already have the dates locked. I'm happy about that. I was kind of nervous about being the first weekend of January because that would be really close to Sugar Bowl. Anybody knows about college football. So they pushed it back, look like a week. Now I need for Fan Expo, since they own MegaCon, to push back MegaCon. I need you to push back MegaCon back to either its original April or March time. Get it out of February, unless you're going to be Mardi Gras weekend February. If you're going to be Mardi Gras weekend, Houdat will be there. I can guarantee you that. If MegaCon announces we're going to be at these dates, and that is Mardi Gras for where I live, my family's coming out. I'll tell you that right now. That'll be an extra trip for the family. And it will come down probably for at least, probably from, my daughter will be off of school that Friday or half a day of Friday. So we'll probably leave that Friday and she'll be off for a week. So yeah, it'll probably be like a little extended vacation. Go to MegaCon that weekend, and stay maybe a few days extra, let's say like 2 or 3 days extra, go to like one of the parks, or pick a park, and we'll just go to that. So that's my idea for MegaCon 2025. It has to be the right timing and further enough away from New Orleans Fan Expo. 1 month is not enough unless it's the Mardi Gras weekend. That's my thoughts on that. But hopefully, but if I can't go to it next year because of the time, hopefully it's a later time, like March. Give the artists a little time to breathe and come to New Orleans like they did last year. So that was my little half review, half rant about New Orleans Fan Expo, who Fan Expo actually owns MegaCon. When I'm going to Heroes Con, probably 2025 or 6. It's going to be a while. 2024 is already booked. at New Orleans Fan Expo and Dallas Fan Expo, and then I have some other trips with the family. So that's why I'm only doing two cons. 2025 most likely is out of the picture as well because that is plans for me and the wife to go to Greece. So most likely 2025 is out of the question as well. So it probably won't be to 2026. That'll be probably when I am available funds wise and stuff like that to go to Heroes Con. MegaCon, it would be more on if it falls on the right dates for MegaCon Inc., and that's closer. So that's my thought process, BLC, of conventions. My daughter's still relatively young. She's 8. Her What we do with her for her birthday, she gets to choose instead of doing birthday parties, we let her choose a place that she would like to go to for her birthday. So this year, we're going to Disneyland and Super Mario World. So that is a big issue for going to con hopping because we spend a lot of money for that, and my family loved Dallas last year, so that's probably going to stay on the books unless I just completely stop it. But as long as they like it, we have a water park at the hotel. Dallas is going to stay on the books. New Orleans is in my backyard. That's all going to stay on the books. So next 2 years of extended cons for me going, it will be very hard unless I hit the lottery or have a lot of sales in comic books. That's it. BLC said he's going to King Con, C2E2 Heroes in the NYCC. Yeah. Well, NYCC is in your neck of the woods. I think Heroes Con and King Con, I think, is in your neck of the woods as well, for as not as far. And I believe Heroes is you can drive to as well. You can let me know if I'm incorrect, but I know 3 of those 4 I know you can easily get to. So that's kind of like me. New Orleans, easy to get to. Dallas, easy to get to because I could actually drive to it if I wanted to. But flights are super cheap, so we just fly. And the next closest big convention would be, like I said, MegaCon, if the dates would align themselves correctly. So that's the only one that's possible for me in the future. Maybe next year, 2025 would be MegaCon, maybe. It has to fall correctly. Hacks in the building and Hawaiian Punches in the building. As I exit, please use that thumbs up button. I'm going to be out of here. I'm going to pick up my daughter from school. So you guys be good, be easy, have a great one. Be interested in any of those raw books. You want to see extra pictures, please DM me. First come, first serve. That's all I can say. I will be trying to do an IG claim sale sooner than the YouTube auctions. So just be aware of that. Yeah, that's all I got, man. Thanks.